Hey everyone, welcome back to the Showgirls. It's Carley.
Oh, and Darion. I didn't know we were doing that.
Well, we might have some new listeners. Who knows?
That's true. And honestly, you probably did it right because we probably need to stop saying hi or welcome back to our podcast. So
Yeah, we're starting a new life now. A hi sister's life, not a welcome back.
oh my god, we just showed our loyalty. Okay, I haven't even started watching any James Charles videos though. That's you.
I know, dude, and I was going to talk about that later.
Oh, I have news about him that Cashin told me. So I'll talk about it when you talk about it.
Like crazy news?
Like bad news. I wonder if you've heard about it. Yeah.
He would never.
What? Stands him for one day. He would never.
I love him now. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do that whenever you talk about him. Episode 39.
We're over half a year. Definitely almost like, I feel like we started in October or September or October of last year. So
I think so too. Also, I'm so sorry. I need to open the door really fast because Connor shut it and my cat is like meowing. So
okay.
1 second, just talk about something.
Well, guys, Darion and I have some big news. Maybe her definitely more than me. Mine is like pending news. Hers is like for sure.
Yeah, so Connor and I put an offer on a house yesterday and they accepted, and I'm freaking out. I am so scared, but so excited.
Was that just yesterday that you put the offer in?
Yeah. Wait. Yes. Yesterday. Oh my God. Everything's a blur.
Today's Thursday. I thought you did it a couple days ago.
No. Oh my gosh. My cat is just making a mess, knocking over cans. That tells you how many cans are at my desk, though. No, dude, it was only yesterday.
Wow.
Yes. And I'll give you guys the long story, but I'll shorten it up. So basically, we've looked at probably 12 houses. Like, we were really like hitting them. Like, even if Connor wasn't looking at him, I would go with his aunt, who is our realtor, blah, blah, blah. Well, this house that we put an offer on was actually on Zillow like 2 weeks ago. And I looked at it, but it was pending like literally right after I saw it. So we couldn't even see it. And I thought it was so pretty and I loved it, blah, blah, blah. Well, then I was like sitting in my bed Tuesday night, going through Zillow, my nightly routine, and it was back up and it didn't say pending. And I was like, what the heck? So I texted our realtor and I was like, hey, Chrissy, like, I want to see this so bad. Like, I loved it. I loved the pictures. And she was like, okay, let me get in contact with their realtor. Well, their realtor told our realtor that they're not allowing any showings on Wednesday until after 3. But our realtor already had like appointments and prior commitments after 3. She needed to do it before 1:30. So since she actually knew that realtor, she like really pushed him and we were able to see it at 11:30 before anybody else.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So we saw it at 11:30, put an offer in, and in our offer we said they have to tell us by 3 so no one else could see it. And boom, we got it.
Yes. It's so cute, guys. It's like so cute. Like everything is perfect. Like the master is really cute and like big and roomy, really updated shower, really nice tub. I literally looked at the pictures last night before I went to sleep again.
Yes, I look at them. Well, it's my house now, but well, not yet. But I look at them like multiple times a day. Like, it's sad that how much I look at it.
Because you think about, oh, does it have this kind of fixture? Let me look.
Yes, I just keep looking at it. I'm so excited. But you know what's weird? And I don't know if you went through this. Like, you obviously are in the house right now that you bought, your first house that you bought, right? And then you might be moving to another one. You guys are going to put an offer in, or you did today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Put an offer today. I feel like a fake adult. Does that make sense? Like, I'm like, why am I buying a house? I don't know.
It's crazy. It's so cool.
It is cool. So, but yeah, Carley put an offer in on a house today and she's going to hopefully, so if they accept it, you'll be putting your house on the market.
Yeah, so we gave them 24 hours to review the offer and accept it. And we will have to put our house up on the market if they accept our offer.
Big changes, man. Big things.
So we're both moving.
Yes. And honestly, it was Carly's, I don't want to say Carly's idea, but Carly put it in my brain that I should buy a house, and look at me now. Literally bought one before you. What the heck?
Yeah, seriously. And my realtor said that like all the title companies and lenders are so backed up because interest rates are so low that we may not be able to close for 6 or 8 weeks.
Really? Because ours, we're still able to close on the 28th.
Yeah. So unless there's like circumstances like the seller needs to get out or something,
Yeah.
they try to book them out like 6 to 8 weeks. So that's like the end of September for us.
Yeah. Wow. It's
So
still
it
gonna come
not
fast.
even happen right now.
It's true, but I just think like how fast is 2020 going? Like it's August in 2 days.
So true. So true.
But now is my least favorite part, packing, and you know I'm the worst packer ever.
Yeah, I just like really pray for you.
Thank you. I need it. And I need it because my group that's supposed to also pack with me, bad packers.
Oh my gosh. Everything just needs a place. Like while you're going through it now, if you want to get rid of it now. Don't take it to the new house.
That's what I tried to tell Connor. I don't know if he's here. I think I heard his truck leave, but he started on the garage, and I was like, remember, like, not all of this has to come with us. And I don't know. He said, yes, it does. I was like, help me, Lord, help me.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm going to really help a lot though. Like sorry, I'm taking up so much time. I want to hit it hard, like right now while I have the time. Avery started a new job where they do t-shirts. So she brought a bunch of boxes home.
She started another job?
Yes. Did I tell you she's got hired at a t-shirt place making $11 an hour?
Okay.
Yeah. So she has a new job. She's doing that. I'm going to label every box like so well, like Avery's room, Darion's room. Like I'm going to try to be a well-organized machine.
Is Avery excited?
So excited. She wanted that house. You actually have to listen to you did listen to
I did. She just I know that she wanted a newer house.
Yeah, and it like she likes it because it looks good on the inside, but she like tries to keep up with the Edmund mentality, you know.
Yeah, she really was. I was like, okay, girl. Cool.
Yeah, Jeannie, shout out to Jeannie if she's listening to this episode. Jeannie texted me and she said, Avery did a really good job. Sounded a little spoiled, but you pointed it out. I was like, yeah.
I thought but she had a reason for all of the stuff that she wanted.
Oh, yeah. She's like determined, you know?
Yeah.
Last thing about houses that I want to say, obviously my family all knows. My Mima, bro. My Mima has texted me so much furniture today. I want to show you guys. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. I want you to see this furniture she sent me. Like, it feels like it belongs, like, not in my house. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's like, I don't know. It's like leather. Why?
What?
Like,
what
it kind of looks like it belongs in a spaceship or something. And she was
like,
this is on sale if you like it in Dallas. I was like, no.
Oh my gosh, she's trying.
I know. She's really just putting it out there, you know. Boomers, what can I say?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's get into what's the haps.
Yeah, which guy? You want me to go first?
I have a couple things. Nothing like really big, but a couple.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I have a question, and you may not know. I try to do some digging.
Okay.
But are Becca and Garrett still together?
Okay, I have a story about them too. Yes. Okay. Yes, they are still together.
Okay, because they haven't been together at all.
Okay. You mean they haven't been together physically?
Yeah, like they haven't posted together.
Okay, I think they're together. And is your story about Rachel Lindsay?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's why they're together, because I also wrote that story down. And she called it Becca's fiance. But also Rachel could be not outing them being broken up or something. So I think they're together.
Yeah, I Googled it like 2 days ago before this story even broke. And I was like, I just haven't seen them together. I follow both of them on Instagram, and Garrett's been like with his family, like out in the mountains. And I was like, where is Becca? And I Googled it, and it said that they were like they're still together, but they're spending time working on their relationship after everything. So I just don't know if it's going to last.
Yeah, I feel like I love it when people are working on their relationship, but like I feel like celebrities always say that when they're not even in the same place, and it's like, how are you working on your relationship if you're apart?
Yeah, so true.
Interesting. Okay, so go into the story then.
That was it.
That was it? You didn't go into the... Okay, we do have different stories then. I have a story about Rachel and Becca.
Okay,
so Rachel, Lindsay, and Becca host a podcast together, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. Well, recently, I think actually today or yesterday, Rachel was on Danny Pellegrino's podcast.
Okay.
And he brought up Becca's fiance, Garrett, because I guess recently, and I don't follow them, so maybe you know, I guess recently he like posted about a group that is All Lives Matter.
Yes.
And then he like, I guess, doubled down even when people were like, hey, like, no. And he like doubled down on it, was like still not backing down or anything. And so Rachel on Danny Pellegrino's podcast was like, he's a piece of shit. Like, I do not mess with him. Like, she was like, I won't talk about him anymore because it's Becca's fiance, but she basically said he's still a piece of shit. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know if I could do a podcast with someone if I hated Austin.
Yeah. So, and that's why I thought that they weren't together anymore, because of the stuff that he said, and that she couldn't stay with him.
Okay, so maybe they are. So our stories went together then, because mine was about what Rachel said.
Yeah. So, but that came out, like her saying that came out after I was like, wait, are they together?
Yeah. So probably not.
I don't know.
And she might, I mean, Rachel or Becca might not tell Rachel, you know, like, hey, we're not together or something, because, you know, maybe she doesn't want it out. But I was just like, those are, and I love Rachel Lindsay. She speaks her mind, but man, she was really calling him out.
Yeah, she did.
I was like shook that she said that. Quick question, is Danny Pellegrino famous, or did he become famous because of his podcast?
Let's look. Because I've heard his name.
Yeah, because isn't he the guy that does all the Bravo podcasts?
He's an actor and a writer. Mostly podcasts, it looks like.
That's what I thought. Also,
yeah, like maybe a journalist.
Okay, makes sense, because I know he does a lot of Bravo podcasts.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, my What's the Haps kind of piggybacked on your What's the Haps, but I'll talk about my next one.
Okay.
So we have to talk about this because Avery and I did the pod, and then of course this news came out the next day. Joe Jonas, the love of my life, and Sophie Turner, who I love so much, had their baby on Monday, or was it Tuesday? Monday, I believe. The 27th.
No, I think the news came out on Monday, but they had the baby last week. I think is what TMZ said.
You're probably right, because they really try to keep stuff like that private. Obviously, they kept the whole pregnancy private. They never even announced it. We just saw her belly.
Yeah, and we don't even like know what the baby looks like. It's reported that the baby's a girl and her name is Willa, and that's all we know.
Yes, and I saw people made some connections to Game of Thrones. So in Game of Thrones, there were actually 2 characters throughout the whole series that were named Willa. They weren't characters that were there the whole series. It was like 2 random characters that were named that. So I was like, that's kind of interesting. Like, she had to have known that, you know?
Yeah.
So I think they named her after Game of Thrones, which is really cute. And I just really want to see a picture of her really bad.
She's about to be so cute. Like, I know.
Literally. Like, I bet she has brown eyes. Why do I want to cry? What the heck?
The eyebrows.
Yes, a little Jonas baby. Like,
or what if she has blue eyes? What if she has blue eyes
and black hair? Jet
black
hair. Gorgeous baby.
A European Italian.
I am just like so excited for them, and I just love Joe Jonas so much. I just literally since day one I've been a Joe Jonas stan, and so watching him flourish is just like amazing to me.
I know, it's so good.
Yes. Love them.
That was one of my stories too.
Okay, I have more if you need.
So I saw this on one of the groups. You know, we're always in the groups. It was about TikTok. So you know that Addison Rae has been hanging out with Kourtney Kardashian a lot.
Yes.
There's a rumor that Addison Rae has been meeting with Kris Jenner and Ryan Seacrest, and they're trying to groom her and her family to become the next Kardashians.
Really?
That's the rumor that I heard, and I believe it because they are getting older. They need somebody like the younger generation. Kylie's too busy. Kendall's too busy. Addison like is on the come up, and she's really, really like, if you watch her videos or watch like she's so engaging with people. Completely opposite of Charlie. So I think that that's like a good direction for her to go in. So that's why she's hanging out with Courtney all the time.
So so Charlie is more like reserved
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And like she's younger, which makes sense, but like Addison is from Louisiana and she's like Southern and she's like really charismatic and charming.
Yeah.
And like it comes across on videos.
Yeah.
And Charlie's just really quiet. So like TikTok works for her because she just has to do like 15-second, 60-second videos.
Yeah.
And she can have 70 million followers, but like Addison is going to like make her money doing other stuff.
Yeah, and also I'm digging deep here, but I don't follow them very well or anything, but also like if I don't know, TikTok will have a fall one day, right? Like every social media has its day. So it's like I really hope Charlie, I know that she got that makeup deal and things like that, but I hope she's doing other stuff because if she's the type of person that only needs 15 or 30-second videos, it's not sustainable.
So her sister Dixie has started YouTube.
Okay.
And Dixie is like kind of like quirky and is awkward. Like that's her shtick is like, I'm horrible at stuff. Like my sister's so good at it and I'm horrible at it. And so like she makes these YouTube videos and kind of like shows behind the scenes of their life.
Okay.
So her sister's like really capitalizing on it, like dating one of the guys in the Sway house and like living. And they're becoming like best friends with James Charles. Like they hang out all the time. They just filmed like 3 videos all together.
I was gonna say, didn't you send me one, or I saw that you were watching one?
Yes.
I had one more thing where I was gonna say, oh, so the Kardashian rumor, do you think that would mean, if that was true, like keeping up the Kardashians as we know it would no longer be?
I mean, I think so. They've done so many seasons and maybe like quarantine has led them to let's just diversify and maybe stop the show or like do a different version of the show. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, they lost Courtney, right? They don't really show Kylie. It's basically like Kim and Khloe trying to like carry the show on their back.
Yeah, and they're both busy. They're moms. Like Kim's going to be a lawyer. She's dealing with her husband. She's like in Wyoming. Like she can't film.
Yeah. Speaking of, I didn't write this down. This isn't a What's the Haps, but it's about Kim and Kanye. Did you see? I felt bad, which is like rare because I'm not like the biggest fan of them. You know, I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I used to, and I obviously know about them and what they do. I'm not like an idiot. But it was like pictures of them, Kanye and Kim. They were going through like a Wendy's parking lot, but they were fighting, and like paparazzi got pictures of like Kim bawling and looking at him. And like I saw the pictures because it was on Twitter, and I felt really bad. Like they just no privacy, you know, like
horrible,
no privacy.
Even in Wyoming, the paparazzi are there.
Yeah, like they were just trying to have a moment. Like she's literally crying to him, and it's like at a Wendy's, like so normal. I do that, and they got pictures, you know.
Ugh.
Sad.
So sad.
I know. Okay, my other What's the Haps is actually show related because we love shows. So last week on the pod with Avery, I talked about how the rumors around Big Brother are so they were supposed to announce the cast, I believe yesterday, either the 28th or the 29th, but they didn't. It got scrapped, and they're not announcing the cast now until the day it premieres, the 5th, during the live season premiere. But TV Guide has the description of the premiere up, and it has the cast listed. And CBS owns TV Guide. So I'm going to read them to you.
I think it's could be real.
I think it's real, but if the rumors are true that Casey and Josh got COVID and are no longer on the show, then those two will change. But I think everyone else is correct.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm going to read them. A lot of them you aren't going to know. I don't even know some of them, but you've watched 2 seasons or 1 season now?
2.
Okay, so you'll know a lot as I get close to the end. And it doesn't have listed on here their seasons, so sorry about that.
I know Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
Davon.
Yes.
Tyler.
Yes.
Casey and Josh.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Who else?
There's Nicole Anthony, who,
Yes.
redhead.
Yes.
Those are probably the only ones that you'll know. So Nicole Anthony, Tyler Crispin, Casey Clark, Christmas Abbott, Bailey Dayton, Devon Rogers. Those are probably Josh Martinez. I believe those are the only ones you would know. So that's good. That's like half.
Yeah.
So they picked a lot of new people. So I'll read the older cast members, older players, for people listening. Janelle, I'm gonna butcher these last names. Janelle Pierzina, Kassar Rida, Danielle Reyes, Kevin Campbell, David Alexander, Danielle Donato, Keisha Smith, Enzo Palumbo, Ian Terry. Ian Terry is one of my favorites. He's actually won before, and he's like a little nerd.
Okay.
So I like him. Amber Borzatra. Cody Calaflor is
Holly's brother.
Yes. He came in second place before. Nicole Franzel. She is dating Victor, who was on like one. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She's dating him. They are married, I think. They got engaged or something. So yeah, that's the whole cast plus the people that you know. Supposedly, unless Casey and Josh got COVID, they're going to be replaced with the backups.
Okay. So I follow Angela and Tyler. Mm-hmm. And she went to Mexico with Haley like a week ago, and Tyler wasn't there with her. Yeah. So he is in California.
Which I thought was interesting because the rumors, which these are always all rumors and stuff, were that Tyler would not do another season without Angela. But it's like, no offense, she was not good TV.
No, she wasn't. And I think that he would have a better game without her there.
I do too. Like, she is, how do I say this? Not likable. Like, she's just not a likable person.
He came to his senses and he was like, you just go to Mexico with Haley and I'll just do this. Okay?
I actually want to try to win some more money. So bye.
Yes.
So that was
how exciting. Yeah. So it's coming back next week.
Yeah, the 5th. So what is that, Wednesday? Try to look at my calendar. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday next week.
Okay, living.
I know. I forgot, though, I need to commit like 3 nights a week of my life now. So
crazy.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
You get a DVR. You're so lucky. Maybe
I like to watch it live, though, the spoilers, you know?
Yeah, and since it's a live show, it's like better to watch it live.
It's exciting.
Yeah, agree.
So, Robert and Annie from 90 Day Fiancé had their baby. It's a girl.
Cute.
And I wanted to talk about the Vanessa and Michael KUWTK drama. Vanessa from Riverdale.
And she was the girl on Riverdale that played Tati.
Tony?
Tony. I know she called her TT, right?
Yes.
TT. Yes. Okay.
So the backstory is that Michael KUWTK was like in the minor leagues, literally dated Brielle Bierman from Don't Be Tardy for the Party. Which and love. Like when that show comes back, like it is everything. Okay. So, they dated and like she was going to move to Chicago with him when he got drafted by the White Sox. And then like one day they broke up and like nobody knew what happened. Then like 5 seconds later, he starts dating Vanessa. Then like 2 seconds later, they get married. And then he doesn't play because I think that there's like something happening like with his mental health.
Oh, wow.
So he's back in Texas with his family, and it came out that Vanessa was pregnant, and all she posted about was like, I'm so excited. This is so good for me. And then it came out that he filed for divorce. Drama.
I can't even picture the timeline. Like, what is the timeline?
It's like they've been married for 6 months, and it's like, okay, now we're not married anymore, or we're not going to be.
Yeah, and like he probably had already talked to her about divorce before they found out about the child.
So crazy.
That is crazy. And he's not even playing baseball anymore, so it's like,
nope.
And what else does she act in? That's all I know her from.
I don't know, but this story was everywhere. There must be not a lot happening in the world.
Yeah, but it's also because I think it's like just so crazy. Like, I don't know. That is crazy. Yes. And also, I saw something funny about Riverdale, and I can't think of what it was, but I remember I wanted to tell you, so hopefully I'll remember, and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll send you it. I think it was a tweet.
So, we can talk about James now and what you have to tell me about James.
Okay, I have literally not read this anywhere, anyone. I went and saw my friend Cashin yesterday. Cashin told me this because she knows you love James Charles. She said, tell Carley this. And I was like, okay.
She probably was on my YouTube when she was watching my dog, and she was like, oh my God, why is this girl watching James Charles?
Yes. And so I literally I don't know if this is true at all. It's through lots of words of mouth, but she said she got it from, she watches on Snapchat, the daily news drama thing. Supposedly, James has been talking to this 14-year-old guy.
No.
Yes, very inappropriate, sexually sending him pictures and stuff. And James says that he didn't know he was 14, but the boy said he did because James actually, what happened was James posted a TikTok. This boy duetted him. And then, James and him added each other on Snapchat and stuff. James reached out to him or something. Or they did that, or he got on his live or something. It was something where James saw the guy's reaction, and I keep saying guy, this boy said that James knew his age because the boy is all over TikTok. He doesn't keep it a secret. So I don't know if any of this is true. That's just what Cashin told me.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So now you're going to talk about how much you love him.
Well, I just I know that they have been talking about, because, okay, the Sway House guys, they every week post a video about tea, and it's called Tea Talk, and they really don't talk about drama, but they do. They're like, oh, Bryce and Addison are together, aren't you? And he just doesn't say yes or no, but then they just all laugh. Yeah. So they don't really confirm or deny, but they were talking about how James is rumored to be dating or talking to somebody from the Sway House.
Really?
And so it was rumored that it was Noah Beck. Have you seen him?
The name sounds familiar. Let me Google on my phone right now. Is he so cute?
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you a second. Go to Instagram and look up Noah Beck, Noahbeck. And so the only reason I know this about him is because that James did a challenge YouTube video with the Sway House boys. And so that's how I get to know all these YouTubers, because James asks them questions. And so Noah is really new to TikTok. He's so cute. And so James was kind of flirting with him in that video. Mm-hmm. And then Noah put out a TikTok, and he was like, hey guys, I'm straight. I don't like boys, so I'm not talking to James. And so he pretty much came out and said it's not me that's talking to James, but I'm not going to say who it is. Yeah. So that's what I've heard, rumors that James is talking to somebody in the Sway House.
I just looked up Noah Beck, and he has the whitest teeth I've ever seen in my life.
Beautiful. He is the heartthrob right now. His abs.
And it everything. Said he literally was a Division I NCAA soccer player.
Yeah, and then now he just blew up, is brand new to the Sway House, moved to LA, doing TikToks, fun, cute, new.
It says associated with. He posted a TikTok video set to the song Rockstar by DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch in May 2020.
So May, can you imagine that? April and May, and then now he's blown up and is it.
I can't relate, but I want to.
Yeah, so if you want to learn anything about TikTok, if you guys are at all excited about it, go to Josh. I think his name is Josh Richards or Josh Richardson, one of the Sway House guy. He posts weekly YouTube videos called Tea Talk, and Bryce is normally on there with him, and then they talk about Addison, and Bryce and Addison were seen kissing in LA. So they are together. And this most recent one, Bryce came on, and Josh asked him hey, we need to talk about so-and-so, Jordan or something. Don't know who Jordan is, but let's talk about Jordan. And he's like, well, Addison told me that I can't talk about him. And I was like, ooh, you together.
Yeah, you're not going to just not do it unless you're dating.
Yeah.
Nice.
The drama.
I told Avery, but maybe you should start a weekly or something TikTok pod.
Or we just like bring her on and talk about TikTok for
yeah,
like
she loves TikTok.
5 minutes.
Obsessed. Hey, I'm just kidding. She's eating
have
dinner,
her watch Tea Talk on YouTube.
Okay, I'll text
She'll get all the good stuff.
Good. Was that your last what's the haps?
Yeah.
Okay, I have 3 things that I want to talk about before we go into shows really fast, and it's like 2 announcements, 1 thing that I'm loving. 1, Shameless season 10 on Netflix, baby.
Okay, I was gonna ask you about that. I'll start watching it.
Yes. Avery told me today. I have not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm like shook because it goes on there so quick on Netflix, I feel.
Did you ever finish it on?
No, we got like 4 episodes in, and each season has 13.
A lot.
Yeah, maybe honestly 20 or something. So not even halfway through. So Connor and I are going to start watching it because we love Shameless. But the other thing is our new show is Prison Break. Did I tell you?
Oh my gosh. And there's so many episodes of that.
I don't know how. We were literally looking at each other. Like, we like it. It's good. We want to see how it ends. It's a little dramatic, like the way they talk and stuff, like, oh my God. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But literally what is happening right now, it's an older show. I don't know if I should give away spoilers. But they're trying to break out of prison, obviously. That's the name of the show. And we're on episode, I want to say like 15 of 22 in season 1. There's 5 seasons of this. Physically,
did it ever get out?
Physically, how do you get 5 seasons out of this premise? Have you watched it?
No, I just know that there's a lot of episodes.
Yes, if you want to start it, it's on Hulu.
Okay.
So it's good. So I think we're going to finish Prison Break, then we'll go to Shameless, and I'm still determined to watch Yellowstone. I will figure it out.
So good. Oh my gosh. So you guys, if you want to watch Yellowstone, it's on Peacock. This season 1 and 2 are on Peacock, but if you have an Amazon Fire Stick, they don't have a Peacock app yet. So that's what Darion's running into. She can't watch it on her TV because she has a Fire Stick.
Yes, and I feel like it's not going to be added. I think it's one of those weird, like, because also HBO Max isn't going to be on the Fire Stick, and I'm getting kind of annoyed that I have a Fire Stick. Like,
yeah.
So
I guess if you have an Apple TV, you can get the Peacock app. If you have like other streaming services, maybe you can get the Peacock app.
Yeah, I'm honestly thinking of switching to Apple TV because I have 3 Fire Sticks. Like, it's been going good until this Peacock came out. I can't get, and HBO Max isn't going to be available. So
maybe you could just like pull it up on your computer and you guys watch it, but it's not the same. It's not the same as a TV.
You know, it's just not. Okay, one thing that I'm loving, and you guys are going to think I'm ridiculous or something. Okay, I got added to this Facebook group where we all act like boomers, okay? It is so funny. I added Lizzie to it. She asked me to add her. So literally all day long, people just post in there acting like boomers. Like, I'll read you guys some examples, and we all just give ourselves boomer names. So, for example, my boomer name is Sherry. Yes. And nobody breaks character. Literally nobody. And so we like, these are just some posts today, okay? Just people posting in the group. Your mother wants you to visit Charles, and could you stop and get milk on your way? That's it. Like, we act like we're boomers, so a boomer would post that as their status because they think they're like trying to text someone, you know?
Oh my gosh.
It is so funny. And like, this one says, please call me back. John had a heart attack. And it's all in like rose background.
That is so true.
In the comments, nobody breaks character. I'm telling you. The comments on that one. We're praying. Amen, prayer hands. John class of 63 or John class of 65? Someone said, is this Darlene's husband? Like, nobody breaks character. And it's just my new hobby.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. You want me to add it to you? It yes. Has. So what happened, so how Amanda found it was, I guess there was actually a TikTok of a girl like going through it. And when I joined, it had 44,000 members. Now it has 90,000 members.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I'll add it. I'll add you to it. It is so funny, dude.
Yes, like, please. I love a Facebook group.
I know I'm in so many because of you. You really turned me into a Facebook group person. I never thought I would be one, you know?
Yeah, but look at you now.
I know. But that's what I'm loving right now.
Cute.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch Beverly Hills yet.
It was
I know.
good.
I know.
It was good.
I know. I was just like cleaning out my closet. I was like, I need to watch Beverly Hills. And then I'd look at the clock and I'd have to just throw something away. And then I'd look at the clock and then it was time to record.
Oh my God. It was so good. Do you want me to talk about it at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So I really thought they were going to sweep the Denise stuff under the rug. You know, I really, really thought, because another thing that was pointed out was in one of the previews, it showed Denise going, bravo, fucking bravo. And then it cut that scene out of, you know, it looks like they cut that scene. Well, they played it in this episode as a flashback.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. So what happened was, you saw last week's episode where Brandy tells them, right?
Yeah, and it seemed a little bit staged that she had to say the story and, like, you know, tell Kyle and Teddy, but we got the story.
It definitely was. Like, why didn't they just set it up as a phone call? Like, that was real or something. I don't know. Whatever. A reality TV, I guess. So they go to Greece or Rome or Italy. I forgot where they were. They're in Rome.
Yeah, Italia.
Yeah.
Dorit.
So
speaking Italian.
She's living. I want to speak Italian. I want to go live there. I just want to do cool stuff. I wish I was all of them. Ugh. Like, Dorit literally in this episode has a woman, like her makeup artist or her hairstylist, glue pearls all the way around her hairline.
What?
Yes, and it looks good. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, so the main scoop of it, they all go to dinner at the end of the episode, and it's everyone. Like, everyone makes it. Like, Garcelle is there, Sutton, like, everyone is there. And finally, it comes out. Like, they eventually spit it out. Teddy tells Denise, she said, Teddy or Denise, I'm not going to torture you anymore, because everyone was like, just tell. And Kyle and Teddy were like, no, you know, this doesn't need to come from us. Like, call Brandy, blah, blah. Finally, Teddy goes, she said you guys slept together. And Denise is like, what? Like, that is not true at all. Like, she's like, she kind of tears up, dude. So I don't know who to believe. She's like tearing up and all this stuff. Well, then she's like, this cannot air. Like, we cannot talk about this. Like, get the producers. Like, she's breaking the fourth wall. She's like saying bravo. And then in like, in their confessionals, Teddy is like, she's doing exactly what she did a couple weeks prior. Like, she's trying to break the fourth wall so they won't air the footage, but they'll air whatever they want. Like, they're talking about Bravo. And so it flashes back to Kyle confronting her, you know, when she's like wearing the earrings and stuff that people said they skipped the episode. And Denise did it again. She said, bravo, fucking bravo, like tries to get them to not air it because she breaks the fourth wall. So it's like her tactic to try to break the fourth wall and then they won't air it.
But they said, screw that.
Yeah, and in the episode, she's like, if they want me to ever be on this show again, they won't air this and like all of this stuff, dude. So it was good. Like, it got juicy because of that.
And then it just cut off.
Yeah, of course. It ended them leaving the dinner. But the scenes for next week also look good. What was it? Oh, God, I don't remember. But I remember thinking I was going to message you like, oh, next week's looks good too. But it was a good episode.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so that was the main meat of it, where they finally told Denise Brandy told them.
Wow. Well, it's Thursday, and New York is on tonight. Last week's New York was crazy. Did you talk about it on the podcast?
Yeah, but it was hard to talk about shows with Avery because she hasn't watched. So what were your thoughts on last week's episode?
I thought that, so what I heard in my Facebook group is that Ramona didn't want her birthday filmed. So that's why she was being so like crazy at the end and like telling the girls to shut it down because she didn't want the cameras there anyway. She wanted it just to be about her. And I thought that they were like being fine. Yes, Sonia's drunk and like Leah's being crazy, but just let it happen, you know? Or just like
I think the only time it crossed the line, why did Sonia get on top of that ottoman and break that glass? That's when it was like, okay, Sonia, really, like, you had to take it up that much more.
Yeah, she was going crazy.
Yes. Also, Leah literally flashed her freaking vagina to the world.
Yeah, it was out there.
Yes.
Or the bodysuit was out there.
I agree though. Like, and nobody has 60 girlfriends. Nobody, dude.
No, they're all like acquaintances that she like says hi to.
She's like, here's my accountant. Like, your accountant doesn't want to effing go to your party.
No, it was so funny. Like, Austin was like watching it with me, and he was like, wait, why is that girl not wearing black? And I was like, I don't know. Sonia didn't listen to the instructions. She's wearing a glitter blue outfit. And he was like, Ramona's dress is not red, it's pink. And I was like, oh my God.
Also, I love Austin's input. Bring him on the pod.
So there is a rumor also from the Facebook group.
I love the groups.
That Dorinda, Sonia, and Ramona are all being fired next season. I don't know if that's true because they just bring so much like to it. Like Dorinda has her house in the Bluestone Manor. Like if she's not there, where are they going to go? Unless they're going to like bring somebody like young and on the hip scene.
I was going to say, I feel like content wise, if they fired anyone, which this is my first season watching, Tinsley's already gone. That was a good decision. Yeah. I feel like it would almost be Luann.
I know.
Like, no,
but they love her.
Yeah.
They love her.
But I love Leah. Like, she better stay. Leah forever. I'm missing one. Leah. No, that's right. 5 of them, right? Leah, Luann, Ramona, Dorinda, Sonia. 5 of them, yeah.
Plus Elise, who's just a friend. Who's kind of boring.
I could care less. Literally.
Yeah. I need somebody like young, hip, living in the city, just like so rich.
Yes, a rich, honey. A rich.
I need like Lisa Rinna of New York. Or Erica Jane of New York.
I love Erica Jane. I just can't stop looking at her. She's so gorgeous. She's so flawless. Like, oh my God, I love her. Why can't I be her? I really should have married rich. I really need to get this body snatched before I'm 30, move to LA and find a man. I say it as I'm buying a house with Connor.
And that there's a rumor, which I think is true, that New York is filming a live reunion next week. So the girls will be there.
I saw that too. I'm excited about that. I actually wrote this down, but I forgot to bring it up. Did you watch part 2 of the Shahs reunion?
No, it's on my DVR. I must.
Yes, you must. And then maybe we can talk about it next week. Because I don't know. I want Reza and MJ to still be friends. I really do. Like 30 years is a lot to
just
throw
let
away.
Go. Yeah.
But I feel like I haven't watched the other seasons. I feel like Reza publicly embarrassed MJ so much it's almost like hard to ever forgive.
Yep. And I heard that there was so much said on that Zoom that it was so hurtful on both sides that they had to cut it out. Like they couldn't even show it. MJ
was crying hard, like makeup a mess, like crying hard. And so I did feel really bad for her because I don't remember, but I don't even think Reza was crying. Like, I don't know. He's just definitely in the wrong. But the end of it, I guess we don't have to talk about it next week because I'm talking about it right now. Because the whole thing was about them, right? They're just going back and forth. No new info, really. But at the very, very end, it shows MJ FaceTiming Reza, like not at the reunion, like it's a clip that they filmed. And she said that she like wants to move forward, and he says he does too. So it ended on a good note.
Okay, good.
And it said that was 1 month after the reunion, which I'm like, wouldn't that be like today? But whatever.
So I just didn't think that like Mike would end up being like one of my favorite people.
He's still not my favorite, but he's like cool. Honestly, it's hard to pick a favorite because Gigi is she did kind of go off. She's like, I'm sitting here getting gray hairs. Like, she was like, MJ, you're talking so slow. You're talking like a 20 million year old man. Like, she was just jabbing MJ for no reason.
She hates her.
For what? Gigi's like the biggest bitch in the world.
Because they like go back and forth and like hurt each other.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. But yeah, I just think I've like have seen Mike grow so much. Like I love somebody who realizes their wrongs and like
you love it come up.
Yeah, I was with a new girl and with a Jewish girl who is
Jewish Muslim.
Yeah.
Wait,
no, right? Jewish. What's it?
Armenian.
Yeah.
Wait, are we? Yeah, Jewish and Muslim are both religions.
Yeah, so he's not Muslim. He's Jewish.
But Armenians are usually Jewish or Muslim, right? Those are the two?
Yeah, there's two.
Okay.
And that's what, so Reza's dad was a Jew and his
Who-
mom was a Muslim.
And that was like a big deal. I remember that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Drama.
Wow. Also, I just want to learn Farsi. I just want to learn another language.
That would be so hard.
Listen, I just need to learn something. Like, I have a brain. Why am I not using it, you know?
When you get into your new house, you're just going to like thrive. I know it.
I really hope so. I'm not thriving here. I just realized I'm like trying to cover it now. Not really, but like, look at that dirty shirt that's sitting there.
I didn't even, you can't see it really.
Okay, just kidding, guys. Not there if you're watching on YouTube.
Just think about the closet space you're about to have.
I can't, bro. The closet, the amount of space, like we live in 900 square feet right now, 3 of us. We're upgrading to 1,760 square feet.
Slay.
Amazing. Okay, I didn't know. I talked about the RuPaul finale last week. I didn't know if you watched it and if you had thoughts.
I didn't watch it. It's in my DVR, but I know who won.
Were you glad that Shay won?
Yeah, like I think she deserved it.
Okay, good.
Do you?
I was really torn between her and Jujubee, and I don't know. I still think I kind of wanted Jujubee.
She was good too.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, I have 90 Day Fiancé written down. Have you watched everything?
Of course.
Give us an update or tell the class about your newest revelation.
Okay, guys. And I even thought about it more last night. So let me just explain.
Yes, unload it.
Every time that Larissa is with Eric on the screen, like even when she first started dating him a couple seasons or whatever that was.
Yeah.
I was like, that guy looks so familiar to me. Why do I know that face? And then this episode, she realizes, she looks through his phone. She sees that he was talking to another girl, like talking crap about her. And she calls her and she said, yeah, we were in Colorado Springs with his parents and that's where I live. And I was like, wait.
Where you did live.
The girl. Or Natalie or whoever she was talking to.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, how do I find out how old he is, where he went to high school and all that? So I like start looking on Instagram, find out him and Larissa are still dating. So all of that crap that he talked on her, they're still together. I go to Facebook and I was like, maybe we have mutual friends. We have 2 mutual friends from girls that I went to elementary and middle school with.
Oh, wow.
And so I was like, okay, if this kid went to my elementary school, which I think happened, I literally went to like 1st and 2nd grade with him. Like we're the same age. He was born in 1992. I was born in 1992.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, so I asked you, does Carla have all your yearbooks?
Yes, so I will look for Eric Johnson.
Yes. Also, he has the most basic white man name.
Seriously. And he accepted my friend request.
He did, so you can get inside scoop secrets.
Yes. So I like tried to look. I was like, okay, pictures. I need to like find pictures of when he was younger. And there's like nothing. Like it's all like 2011. So I don't know if he got a new Facebook into, you know, like some boys had to like cancel their old one because they were like so bad. And then they like started a new one. Yeah. I don't know. But it's true. It's real.
That's
awesome.
We're
a couple degrees of separation.
You're doing the Lord's work here. You're really finding the inside scoop for us, you know.
I have to. I must.
That's what we do at the Showgirls. You know, we just gotta try.
Maybe he'll come on the podcast.
Okay, but really, I'm being serious. You better message him.
Okay.
What does he have to lose?
On Facebook.
Yes, message him on Facebook so that he answers.
Yeah, because we're friends.
That's crazy. Okay, going off of Happily Ever After. Yes, we just saw that Larissa found out that he talked crap about them. It looks like on the next episode she's going to confront him.
Yes.
Was this the episode where Colty and his mom got in a fight with why can't I think of her name?
Jessica. And so they're not together anymore. I saw in the groups that Colt and Jessica are not together. He's with a new girl from Mexico.
Give it up, bro. Like, I'm not trying to rag on him, but like he is so ugly to me.
And just so like, ugh.
Like not a like nothing about him is attractive. Not his personality, not anything. Him in that
just a slug.
Speedo. A slug.
He just like slugs around.
He's like, it's like boom, 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 boom. Like when he walks, I'm like, what the fuck? I do think that when they were at the dinner table with Jessica's family, like she overreacted hard. Like, why did she go at Debbie like that?
Because she's crazy. Both of them are crazy.
Yeah, they are crazy. What other couples are on Happily Ever After? Jehoon and Devin. I don't even know what to say. They're in the same boat as they always are.
Yeah.
Literally. They are fighting because Jehoon lied. They don't have any money. She's probably going to move back to the United States. The end.
That's it.
Who else is on Happily Ever After? We didn't see Ginny and Sami because their storyline is kind of running out as well. Angela and Michael, they went. Okay. What are your thoughts on Angela and Michael? Because she ordered the pizza and stuff and all of that situation.
I think his family is being so open to her. Like, that is crazy because who's the other people from Africa? Baby girl Lisa. Baby girl Lisa ain't getting the same loving from Soulja Boy's family as Michael's family gives to Angela. And maybe just because like Angela shows that she really loves him and Michael really loves her.
Yeah, and she calls she used to be really respectful, like calls her mama, like, how are you doing, mama? Like checking on her, bought her like a microwave, like really tries.
Yeah. Baby girl Lisa ain't.
True. I really thought though it went a different direction. Also, I would have puked too if I saw those goats just laying there. Like,
me and Austin were literally dying laughing. Like both of us were like, Angela is everything. Like they have to pay her more because she
runs out, pushes Michael.
She's like, Michael, no, I can't. Get me out of here. Give me a cigarette. But like seriously, like she needs her own show. I could watch a show just Angela.
Yes. And then she's in the car like, oh, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke. Michael's like, no, baby, no. He's like trying to open doors, like, no, baby, no. And he's like, I'm sorry.
Not in my Camry.
Yes, God. But so they bought the food to make a traditional dish. But then
I think that was all producers. Like I think all of that was like it wasn't even dinner time. It was just like make plantains and act like you're cooking.
It had to be because then Angela pulls out the pizza and his family loved it and they were like, this is so good. We love pizza. And have they really not had it before though? Because Angela got that so easily. Like I know they have like
that she has to have, yeah.
You know? That was probably producers too. Who else is on Happily Ever After? I don't even remember. I need to write them down.
Andre.
You have them written down. Oh my God, Andre. So basically, he did something, is probably a criminal, and he's not telling Libby about it. Or has never told her.
I can't wait for the fight in the restaurant.
I'm mortified for Libby though. Like
horrible.
She loves him. Like I could never date a man that has that much pride ever.
It's bad. And she has to like talk back to him every day. Just think about how draining.
And like if Connor, like I call Connor stupid, he calls me dumb, but like it's always joking. Like, what are you doing over there, dummy? Like, what are you, stupid? Like, we're joking. Like, he literally calls Libby stupid. It just
horrible.
It does not sit with me.
Agreed.
And his family is angels. Like even his brother was saying like, I can't believe you don't work. I can't believe you don't do this. And he's like, well, that's just not the way in America. And his brother's like, what?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. He's like, literally, I've seen TV work. Okay. What is the other one? The Other Way. Oh, wait. Jehoon is not on Happily Ever After. They're on The Other Way. Whoopsie. I crossed hairs.
Yeah. And Sami and.
Then who else is on The Other Way? Is there only like 3 couples?
There's the new couples, the Baby and
Ariella. You're like BB.
Yeah, Ariella.
They go to visit the hospital where she might give birth, and it's actually like ran pretty well. I was honestly surprised.
I think I haven't watched that yet. Did it come on Monday night?
Yes.
Okay, I think I need to watch it.
Okay, yeah, watch it. They like visit the hospital. It's actually really run really well. Her mom was kind of being a little ignorant. Like she was like, "What do you do? Like, do people try to steal babies here and stuff?" And they were like,
"No."
Yeah, they were like, "Okay." Also, if you're in a no offense, if you're in a really poor country, why would you steal a child? Like, you can't take care of it.
To like go and make
Sell
them
it?
like in the army.
Wow, child slaves.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
uneducated. Why did I say that? I'm sorry.
No, but really like child like they make them like fight in the military.
Like Coney 2012. Remember that?
Don't know what that is.
Oh, you do, because it was a big thing in 2012 when you were in college and I was a senior in high school. It was like this thing. Anyways, if you guys know Coney 2012, hit me up. Okay, I misspoke then. I meant who else is on Happily Ever After? Because no way is it only KUWTK, Larissa, Angela. I need to write them down for next week because I'm always failing us on this segment.
I know, but not all of them are always on. Like they don't always tell their story.
Yeah, they're in and out. They showed Kenny and Armando. I
walking around town.
Yes, so you did see it. No, maybe you didn't. This is when they kissed in front of Jesus or whatever.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Okay, so you need to watch it. It was a pretty good episode. I don't think we find out any like new info or anything. Like Brittany and Yazan go and talk to his uncle, and I really thought Brittany and Yazan, I say it weird, were gonna fight, but they didn't, so that was a nice surprise.
Good, proud of them.
Yeah, no fights, so that was good. Okay, anything else you can think of?
Any advice anyone needs?
No, I forgot to look or ask.
Okay, well.
And we're like an hour in, I think.
Yeah, we're already past an hour, so if you guys are still with us, thanks.
Thank you. Also, send us advice. We want to give you advice.
Scared.
Threaten all of them. Okay, anyways, if you guys do have advice or any questions, or you just love us, make sure to message at the Showgirls podcast on Instagram. Carley runs it. You can send us a message. You can follow us. You can like all the stuff.
Tell your friends about us. If they like shows, they'll like our show.
That is our new slogan. If you like shows, you'll like our show.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, cool. We will talk to you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.